how the Avise 2.0 connective tissue disease test works is an important step in incorporating it in clinical practice. It has a 10-marker panel to diagnose lupus, and it also has another 12 markers to differentiate it from rheumatoid arthritis, connective tissue diseases, thyroid diseases, as well as antiphospholipid antibodies.
So the Avise 2.0 has two components. In the first component, the test looks at anti-SM, EC4D, and BC4D, and if any of them are positive, that makes the conclusive diagnosis of lupus. In the second part of Tier 1, the test looks at anti-double-stranded DNA antibodies. If the titer of anti-double-stranded DNA antibodies is more than 301 units per ml, especially if confirmed with a positive Crithidia test, that is also diagnostic of lupus. If both components of the Tier 1 test are negative, then the test progresses to Tier 2.
The second tier looks at other connective tissue disease antibodies and helps us stratify between a diagnosis of lupus and other connective tissue diseases.
So the Avise 2.0 has a specificity component, and that is Tier 2, which gives you an index score and an assessment. So Tier 2 includes the ANA, EC4D, BC4D, anti-MCV, anti-LAO, anti-SSB, anti-JO1, anti-SEL70, and anti-centromere. The specificity component, one could distinguish serologically between lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, primary Sjogren's syndrome, systemic sclerosis, polymyositis, dermatomyositis, and CREST or localized scleroderma. The index provides a score. A positive score or a score above 0 is suggestive of lupus, and a score under 0, a negative score, is not consistent with the diagnosis of lupus.
So the Avise panel includes 12 different biomarkers. Some of them are supportive for diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis, some others for lupus, and others for other autoimmune conditions. And also includes antibodies that are linked to antiphospholipid syndrome, like anticardiolipin, IgM and IgG, and beta-2 glycoprotein, both in the isotypes IgG and IgM. Separately, it does include other extranuclear antibodies, which are the SSA and SSB antibody, and the UI-RNP antibodies, which also support differentiation with other connective tissue disorders.